Do, 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 do. Okay, I think everything should be fine. How's it going, Mucho, Payne, Brown? Yeah, we are back, and we're gonna be doing some corpse party, which I've been holding off on actually. Okay. I wanted to do this just in case because I know it's much more of a mature game, so I just want to be safe. But yeah, how is everyone doing? How is it going? Fort items as well. King Polly was good. Sheila, welcome. My bad, I was trying to update everything. But it looks like we should be good to go. I actually do want to make a playlist for just this game specifically. And then if we continue going on through the rest of Corpse Party, then that's what we'll do. Yeah, hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. To those of you who aren't familiar with Corpse Party, or have heard of the name, yes, a lot of freaky stuff does end up happening. So it's like a fair warning going out. When it comes down to Corpse Party, I like to say, without giving too much of it, that it gets to that point where it goes to that extra, like it takes both horror and anime tropes to the extreme. And by that, I mean, yes, it goes very, very far out. So just a very fair warning. But hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. Because I absolutely love this game. Absolutely love the ideas that came from like all the psychological horror aspects. It was just so good when I like first found out about this. And unfortunately, I think that's when I found out how it felt to be a fan. To like want to get some... Wait, did I not pop this out? To want to get some freaking more content of the game and then be completely shunned from it for like a whole 10 years or so. I think it was like 10 years. Going on 10 years. But to those of you guys who are familiar with... Is that... oh, wait. Okay. To those of you guys who are familiar with... Well, I don't know. What can you compare... Like, what's a good anime or game you guys can compare Corpse Party to? Because I was getting the feeling of Takopi when I was watching it, but I felt like that was more Higurashi. But I feel like they can all fall into that, like, same category. But yeah, how's it going as well? Jake was good partying with corpses again. They were all like, you know what, Nikku, you cannot escape. What do you call it? You cannot escape Heavenly Host. I thought about collecting all the missing name tags. I don't know if I get like glitched out something or somewhere where I'm not able to collect all them. No, I wasn't trying to go through schools. I was trying to go through chapters. So we got all of them in the 5th chapter and the 4th chapter. I don't know where these are in chapter 3, but I'm assuming they got to be really, really early on. But yeah, how's it going as well, Luna? Welcome on in. Maybe Psychopaths? I need to recall what is in that. So I'm not too familiar with Psycho-Pass either. But there were a lot of things that I missed out on when, you know, this like edgy type of like video games were coming out. Hold on. Distortion. Did I not paste? Okay, I did. Okay, cool. Because this is the first time in a very, very long time that I'm actually going to be tweeting out that we're going live, which is actually surprising. Because I don't think I've done this in a minute, but I know the Corpse Party hype is actually freaking real. You know what? We can add a GIF, right? Let's see what comes up if we type in Corpse Party. I don't want to pull spoilers. Alright, I doubt this is much spoiler, right? I sometimes wish GIFs or GIFs looked a little bit better. Like a little bit more high quality. I'll be lurking in the background. I'll still be here though. Yo, Brown, appreciate the lurks, dude. Hopefully your night goes by smooth. And yeah, we're going to be chilling for a little bit with Corpse Party. I at least wanted to do one chapter, which I know is fairly short, but yeah. So, as a real quick heads up too, this is the 2021 version. Blue, were you still streaming? I swear I was lurking and it said that you had gone offline. Am I just getting debated right now? Am I just getting freaking debated? But Blue, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome on in, everyone. Okay, I was probably getting debated if everyone's popping in. What? Okay. Oh, your computer crashed, stream crashed? No shot. Sorry to hear about that, man. Yeah, because I was lurking, and then I came back to my PC, and then I saw the offline screen, and I was like, huh? But how was the rest of the Fall Guys, dude? Yeah, were you guys winning? Welcome on in, everyone. We're going to be playing something that's not as, you know, high in poppiness and in energy as Fall Guys, but there will be a lot of falling. There will be a lot of corpses. And yeah, I wanted to give a little bit more information on this version specifically, because it is the 2021 version, which is the latest that we've gotten of anything Corpse Party, outside of the demo for Corpse Party 2 Darkness Distortion. But they only really give us this extra chapter here. Which kind of just lets us know that, or that they're trying to make connections, I guess. But yeah, how is it going? All-Star, you Mario, Nixie, Twisted. Yeah, we got the Blue Raid, man. Yeah, sorry to hear about the PC, man. I think I was lurking in Roy's, and you said that your PC was up to like 100. Was it like capped out? Did you download Fall Guys yet? Unfortunately, I did not. I have not even been on my PlayStation like that. Shoko, they're updating the game. What? Unfortunately, we only know that in Japan, they are doing like a whole pack thing for like all the games that are currently out right now. I think other than Corpse Party 2. But yeah, as in most recent updates, this is kind of all that we get. Extra Chapter 16, which takes place also in 2021. So I don't know when Corpse Party 2 Darkness Distortion takes place, but there are connections. As for updates for Corpse Party 2 exactly, there's nothing so far. I'm hoping because the Corpse Party, what is it? was it Corpse Party itself? One of their Twitters has been tweeting out the entire cast from like side characters to everyone, pretty much everyone that we've come to know. So I'm hoping that means that whenever they're done with whatever they're doing in Japan, which I think starts on the 8th of next month and then ends on the 31st. So if you guys are in Japan right now, I think you guys could go to like something specific for Corpse Party out there, which is pretty sick. I'm really hoping that once that's over or in the middle of that, they announce something. I know Nintendo's doing like its partner directs tomorrow. I don't know if Corpse Party is a part of that. I don't know if Xseed and Nintendo are like that, but we do have a couple of other Xseed games on the Switch. So I don't know. I'm hoping that we get some type of news. My biggest hope would be to get some type of demo, but I'm not too sure. I am not too sure. But yeah, welcome on in, everyone. Corpse Party, again, is a very, very twisted game. When's the last time we actually played this? 2024. Okay, so it's been over a year. And, you know, Corpse Party deals with a lot of really messed up stuff. Like schools. So, it's gonna be something. Wait. I meant to actually select new. Twisted? Yeah, Twisted. There's something odd that happens in this version specifically as well, where we don't get to play, like if we get a wrong ending, you don't see that iconic like palm on the screen that just says wrong end. View chapter 1 opening, sure. All-Star, what's good, All-Star? Sachi is my pride and joy. She'd do anything for me. I don't think wait, what? Something more at the end. But I still love her with all my heart. So yeah, this is a very spooky game. Or series. It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one. I've never played the original, which was like some demo in a newspaper-ish or a Game Informer type of thing in Japan. But it really blew up. Running down the stairs, the kindly teacher lost her footing, she stumbled, and she fell, and she died. You've all heard the stories, no? Before Kisaragi Academy was built here, there was another school on this property. Heavenly Host Elementary School, it was called. Such a horrible thing to happen. The principal was completely devastated. He cared for the school almost as if she were his own child, you see, as if it were her own child. But one thing led to another after the incident, and ultimately a decision was reached. The school was to be shut down. Bro, why did she die? She was playing Fall Guys. The principal was so stricken with grief over losing his precious child that on the day of its closure, he climbed up to its roof and threw himself to his death. Or so the story goes. God damn it. Okay, take that one back. No one was playing Fall Guys. It was just gravity being unfortunate. People thought Heavenly Host was cursed, you see, and this was the latest of many deaths to occur there. That's why it was torn down. However, alright, so now we're back to just, well, we know it's a Yumi. So I could, like, not sound so deep, right? They say the teacher who fell down the stairs still has no idea she's dead, even to this very day. And on rainy evenings like this, after our school days come to an end, Coolio was good, dude. Some claim she roams these darkened hallways, still believing them to be her own. In fact, it's almost time for her to make her rounds.
Hi, Poppy, how have you been? Kissing face emoji.
Yo, Sai, thanks so much for the 27, dude. Welcome back. Way to keep it, Ponsu. Can we get some Ponsu up there for the Sai man? Thank you so very much for the continued support, dude. And screw this heat, dude. Hopefully you guys have been staying fresh, but I know next week we're going to be up there in the 90s, and it is not looking fun. But thank you again so very much for the 27, dude. Really do appreciate the continued support. Welcome back. Hopefully all is well, man. I hate this heat, dude. Same. I hope it just... Like, I know that, you know, July isn't always the hottest. It's usually like August that just gets very uncomfortable. So I'm not looking forward to it. But I am glad that it's been for as long as it has been, you know? Also, I wanted to check this out. Cool. But yeah, thank you again so very much, Sai. What's good, dude? And it's the one who got most of her friends killed. Oh, Yumi? Long time see, bro. Been busy with work and moving to my new apartment. Hopefully you can come visit some weekend. Yo, dude, yeah, sounds good, man. Congrats on the place. Congrats on the baby. Glad to see that everything's been going well, man. And I think the place looked new, right? So you guys got like some pretty good AC going on? Because, dude, for sure, screw this heat. 100%. 100%. In fact, it's almost time for her to make her rounds just after 7 o'clock. That's when she appears, always accompanied by a sudden blackout that leaves the entire building dark as night. Knock, knock, you'll hear from the blackness, followed by the sound of the classroom door slowly sliding open. As her pale white face cuts through the stillness, her soft voice always echoes the same question. Is anyone still here? And then... It's a blackout. Pull yourself together. Don't scare us like that. But it was scary. I don't like this. This shouldn't be happening. Not bad, Shinozaki. You had me going there for a minute. It wasn't me. I've been standing right here this whole time. This is a real blackout. Nosferatu. Does anyone else hear that? Sounds like it's coming from the music room. Why is it always the music room? No way. First the blackout, now the door. What the hell is wrong with you, Satoshi? Get a hold of yourself and get off of me. That's my chest. Sorry, I couldn't see where I was grabbing. Yeah, we're definitely back in the olden days with this trope. I told you it was a bad idea to stay here so late and tell ghost stories. Hey, Satoshi, aren't you gonna go get the door? What? The girls are all trembling in fear. Doesn't it just break your heart to see them like that? So why don't you get the door? Well, it doesn't break my heart. That's cold, man. Is anyone still here? Also, we don't know who it is by the obvious question marks. Go home, children. I didn't even skip that. That's just the game itself. Also, it's crazy how Satoshi stays in this position. Like, Satoshi just gets scared, and he's like, no shot. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna stay like this forever. A ghost just came into this room, but I'm terrified. So I'm just gonna be in this position. Surely they'll go away. Anonymous, thank you so much for that gifted sub. Wait, that was in... Oh yeah, can you gift anonymously to someone specific? You can, right? But anonymous gifter, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Ashy. Welcome on in, Ashy. Can we get some Ponsu up there? Thank you, Anonymous, for the anonymous Ponsu. Really do appreciate the support. Thank you so very much. And Ashy, Hold on, I gotta open up this menu here. Can we get some more Ponsu up there? Thank you again so very much, Anonymous. Appreciate the support. Hold on. Yeah, bro, I got an AC and a ceiling fan for our 2 rooms and the living room. Bro, that's so fresh, man. Nice, dude. Congrats, guys. Meat check as well. Galaxy was good, man. I hate it when that happens. Same, right? When you're just like, just chilling there and it's like, no. Nosferatu. Yeah, how's it going, Galaxy? Old days, like it still doesn't happen all day, every day. So I thought it was going to happen in Dandadan. And I'm kind of glad it didn't. Not in that sense, I guess. But yeah, Dandadan's just built different. If you guys haven't checked out Dandadan, I'm pretty sure most, if not all of you guys have. Highly recommend it. Same thing with Taco P, which I think is going to finish very soon. But it's really freaking good. Legs up and spread. Yeah, Satoshi's onto something. I don't know what he's cooking, but yeah. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be anonymous. It just came out like that for some reason. Oh, Sai, thanks for that extra gifted sub, man. Yeah, I know sometimes you got to click out of it for anonymous, right? But appreciate the subs, man. Thank you so very much, dude. Thank you for being the Ponsu fairy and tossing out some Ponsu. Let's be weird. Let's be real. Even worse, weirder shit happens. Oh, and Dandadan's a different beast for sure. So it doesn't make it any better. I think it goes about things a little bit differently, but Dandadan, I've seen people post about it on Twitter where they're like, nah. There's some stuff that happens. How dare you guys watch this? But I still recommend Dandadan. Dandadan is top 10. Taco P, peak, PP for real. For real. Taco P is another twisted as heck story. But it's only 6 episodes. So if you guys got time and want to watch something short, spooky, I definitely recommend Taco P. And there is a warning at the very start. So, yeah, like fair warning. Did I scare you? Miss Yui. I'd call that a rousing success. Satoshi, why are you still like that, bro? Like, they're having full-on conversations, and Satoshi is still like, yeah, I'm just gonna chill here. Bro, the ghost is gone. Like, I don't think if I ever deal with, like, a ghost, I'd be like, you know what, this is, like, the best way to go about things. Like, don't mind me. But I don't know, Satoshi. I don't know. I'm saying all that stuff, but a person who doesn't care about anime tropes. Yo, Star, how's it going, Star? What a cute, innocent-looking game. Clearly nothing's gonna go wrong, right? What's good, Star? But Chainsaw Man is the real mind breaker. The last chapter has me laughing. Oh, in the manga? I have not kept up with the manga. I remember everyone being hyped, being all like, Chainsaw Man Tuesdays or whatever. But, yeah, I don't even think I finished the first season. But I liked what I saw. Same with Sakamoto. The creator has 2 series made by they be going crazy wild. Your timing couldn't have been more perfect. I wasn't a student here too long ago myself, so when it comes to the 7 wonders of Kisaragi High, I'm pretty well versed. I thought Shig's reaction was priceless, but yours was on a whole different level altogether, Mochida. It was pretty impressive. I could never hope to compete with that. You know, now looking at Shig's response and about, you know, later on how we find out that he's really into acting, this makes a lot of sense. Well, I'm gonna take a shower, have fun with Miss ruining everything for everyone forever. Sounds good, Coolio. Do what you gotta do, man. And it's late here, so I'm gonna go to bed, but it's clearly a good idea to watch Nikku play some spooky games immediately before my bedtime. Sounds good, Star. Yeah, if you gotta get some sleeps, definitely do. I wanted to start a little bit earlier. I felt out of it. But I wanted to play something a little bit more relaxing. You know, we were doing a lot of repetitive spamming or inputting earlier. So I was like, let me play something that doesn't require that much tension. Not that much tension. I was like, you know what? It was probably going to be not Corpse Party, Silent Hill 3, but I'd have to connect things, and I was like, I could probably train my brain a little and read just a little bit. Y'all should watch Togen Anki or Gachi Akuta. I've heard Gachi Akuta was really, really good. I unfortunately haven't started it yet, but I've heard that one. This one isekai as well, about this guy. I think it's called like Ugly Mug something. So that, I think I've seen like the first episode. I also meant to bring up Until Dawn, which if you guys are going to check Until Dawn out and you guys haven't throughout all these years, I highly recommend watching someone else play it or you playing it for yourself. If you're not a fan of QuickTime events, which a lot of the gameplay is, I believe there's an option to turn it off on the newer version. Because the movie kind of just becomes a little bit sillier than anything. There were moments where I really just wanted to crack up. But yeah, I think it's on Netflix. I wouldn't recommend it, but you know, to each their own. Kindergarten Wars Wednesday? Okay, I don't think I've heard of that one either. Some calm, relaxing corpse party? Mm-hmm. The nice ambient rain. Your nephew Alex says hi. Hi, Alex! How's it going, Alex? Hopefully you're well. And you're staying fresh, because this heat has got to go. Mochita's always got the best reactions. I just love when it scares my... Wait, when my scares are so thoroughly effective, it's simply delicious. Ayumi's all like, I see you. I see you there, Satoshi. Being all oishi. Oishi desu. Bro finally got up. Who ever heard of a class representative with such a sadistic streak anyway? Sorry about that, Mochita, but I can't deny your reaction was pretty amusing. So this game, or Corpse Party, was first released in like the 90s. I don't know if it still takes place in like 2007 and stuff, but I know in these versions we have like smartphones or flip phones, which I don't think were that big of a thing in the 90s. Actually, I kind of miss late nights watching Markiplier play FNAF. He's very soothing even when he's running from killer animatronics. Yeah, Mark's great. For FNAF though, I kind of wish more games would be like the more current ones where you actually got to walk around. But I know there's a lot of FNAF love out there. Well, I like the lore from what I remember. All pregnant inside though, I ran into a rather adorable individual in the hall who's come to see you. What are you standing around out there for? Come on in, he's right here. I don't know why that kind of sounds like it could come off as a threat. Hello, everybody. What are you doing here? Oni-chan, dude. Hug Oni-chan. Seems Mochita forgot his umbrella this morning, so little Yuka here has come all this way to deliver it. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Sorry about that, Yuka. Thanks. Is she from the junior high? Nice to meet you. My brother's always like this. Always really kind, I mean. Kawaii! I had no idea you had such a cute little sister, Satoshi. Really? I never told you? You never said a word. You sure do love your big brother, don't you? I sure do. Seems like she's met Kishinuma before. Okay. Hey, Naomi, looks like you got yourself a rival, eh? I've never noticed a sitting position. I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I swear this mouth of yours says the craziest things. Alright, everybody, it's past 7. Isn't it about time you all got ready to head home? I don't think we ever really had too many spooky stories at schools. I know some schools had like fires break out, unfortunately, but I don't think there was anything like occultish like this, which it'd be crazy to have survived something like that in school and then be like, dude, This is gonna tie us together forever. Ayumi, how dare you? Secret of the Mimic. Yeah, like Security Breach and the new one. Yeah. I really liked Into, I want to say Gumball. I know it's not Into the Gumball. Into the Ball Pit. But I'm just glad it didn't play like the older games. Because I don't find it to be fun to just be stressed out. You know, going left, right, left, right, left, right. Like it probably doesn't make sense when I want to like speedrun some stuff and then, you know, it's like it gets repetitive. But I find it to be more fun. Kawaii, sniffs his hair back away reluctantly. They're very loud. The animatronics. Do we have to? Shouldn't we clean up the Red Bean Cafe stuff first? It'd be a shame to leave so soon. Yeah, with a classroom like this, it almost seems like we could hold another culture festival tomorrow. Isn't that what you were supposed to be doing here in the first place? You promised me the room would be ready to go by the time I got here, as I recall. Oh, the earlier FNAF games? Yeah. Yeah, they kind of just seem more annoying than spooky. Which is where I lose a lot of interest in some horror games, where it just becomes a lot more like, you know, we're going to add difficulty, but by that, we really just mean we're going to add more enemy spam. And then you kind of just get pissed off, you know, trialing and erroring things. Like in that game about the gloves. Poppy playtime? Well, it's getting late. How about you leave it for now and come in early tomorrow? Yes, ma'am. I know it's hard to say goodbye. Alright, this is Suzumoto, who is thankfully not going to go through any of this because she is leaving tomorrow. So, thankfully she is safe. But I wish you the best of luck at your new school. I know you'll do just fine. Thanks. Won't be the same around here. I know you, Suzumoto. You'll make new friends in no time flat. I'm sure of it. And it's not like you're moving that far away. Come winter break and we'll all make sure we come visit. You know what? Yeah, when you have that, like, that bond with homies, I don't think just because you go to a different school totally means you stop visiting. Unless it's, like, states away, I guess, right? Although I do know some people, like, fly out and stuff, but I don't know. And by enemy spam, they mean more jump scares. 100%. Like, when we were playing that bathhouse game, I got so irritated because I thought it was just going to be spooky. I didn't think it was going to be another FNAF-like game, and I was like, I am out of here. Yeah, totally. Don't look so glum. We'll see you again real soon. We're friends forever, after all. You guys. Hey, Oni-chan. Is that girl transferring to a new school or something? Yeah, today's culture festival was her last day. Aw. Thank you so much, all of you. Mina-san. I'm so grateful to have you as friends. You all have a special place in my heart, and you always will. Did he laugh because the heart organ thing? Holy crap! Wait. How do I check the dialogue? There's got to be a way to check the dialogue. Oh my god. I think I just found something out. Throughout this playthrough, you guys wouldn't mind spoilers, right? Oh my god. Then again, it's purely just speculation. I could be very, very wrong, but I think I just made a connection with one character to another. Suzumi, take care out there. I'll always be watching over you from above. Seiko, Earth to Seiko. Was that always there? They never updated this game and added more stuff, right? What the heck was that? I'm seeing more of a connection between Morshige and Mayu. Hey, thanks for liking the stream. But I'm probably just making way too far, crazy accusations now that, I just want Darkness Distortion to come out and I'm trying to piece more pieces together. But this beginning already gives me a lot of ideas. More so, I'm wondering. Something is weird about the quality. It's all pixely. Oh, is it all coming out pixely on this side? Is that? Or oh, never mind. Okay, my bad, Rain. Yeah, I was like, am I doing something weird with the quality? But yeah, this is how this is supposed to look. If this looks pixely, then yeah, I could try to change some stuff up. But yeah, this is how this is supposed to look. What is he holding? Oh, it's his phone. Okay. Okay, but how about we get everybody in the shot? I totally want in. Me 2. Me 3. Me 4. I want to say we might have actually made another connection, but again, I don't know if I'm just reaching. It's portrait mode pixely, but not in landscape mode. Oh, I wonder if there's a way to change that. Hold on. Because I wouldn't know how to get it in better quality unless I do this. Hold on. Boom, ba-da-da-dum, boom, boom. Yeah, because if I do it in portrait mode or yeah, portrait mode like this, it'll kind of just play like this, but I'm hoping it's not too bad. I can shrink it a little. But yeah, that's why I have it the other way. Your friends are really great, But maybe that quality will do something better. I know when we play other games, it's not going to be as like small as well. They sure are. Gimme, I want to see. Send it to my phone, would you, Shig? Of course, I'll send it to all of you right now. Teach, before we head back, there's something I'd like to do with everyone. Yumi, no, it could wait. It could wait. Since we're losing one of our own, do you mind if we try it? It's called Sachiko Ever After. Who's Sachiko and what's with the paper doll? Is this another one of your occult things? Yeah, kind of. This is, well, it's a charm that I found on the internet. If we do it right, then all of us will be together forever. Yay! Or we'll always be friends. Anyway, that's the gist of it. It's a charm? Yup, a mystical charm. Sugoi! I totally want to do it. I think Shinozaki had her charm. Wait, I think Shinozaki had her at charm. That girl's totally bonkers for that kind of stuff. Guess it can't hurt. Not even a little. Now everyone make sure you use the bathroom before we invoke the dark spirits from beyond. I think it's always like, should be a warning, right? Before you do any of this occultish stuff. Just gotta empty out your bladder before you go. So go before you go. Is everybody okay with this? You bet. You too? Yes. All right, we're ready to go. Everybody gather in a circle around this paper Sachiko doll. And in your head, repeat the words, Sachiko, we beg of you. 7, 8, 9, yeah, repeat it 9 times. Don't worry, you flub it up a little. Just make sure you don't stop partway through. All right, everybody ready? To not mess this up, you have to say it one time for every person present, no more, no less, or the charm will fail. Shinozaki? What happens if it fails exactly? This whole paper doll thing does seem a little sketchy to me. Failure is not an option, just give it all you've got. Okay. Alright, let's get started. Everybody remember the charm? Sachiko, we beg of you, 9 times. 9 is a really unlucky number in Japan. Right, 9 doors, 9 Sachikos, 9 buttered up poopers. Ready, begin. I wonder if the game could actually make a different ending, like later on, where it's all like, oh, if you spam or if you hit A 9 times, then you can get like a good ending where you avoid everything. Everybody said it 9 times? Yep. Yep. If we don't get on with it, I'm afraid I'll wind up saying it again. Okay, now everybody reach toward the paper doll and grab a hold of it anywhere you can. Got it, I think. Like this? Like this? Exactly. Now hold on really tightly. Dig your nail into it if you have to. Just don't let go. We're ready to pull on until it rips apart into 9 pieces, okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Nicely done, everyone. Now, just make sure you keep that scrap of paper safe. Slide it inside in your student ID holder or your wallet, basically anywhere it won't get lost. So, the paper doll scrap has some sort of meaning to it then. Yep, as long as we all have a little piece of Sachiko with us, we'll always be connected with one another as friends. That's the purpose of this charm. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. I mean, we could have done something else. You know? Maybe, I don't know, giving each other, like, just charms that you get from, like, the store or something? Like the Gecko Froggy? Pretty cool. Try super cool. I'll have to be extra careful not to lose my piece. Thank you, Shinozaki. I'll treasure this. No problem. Consider it our promise that we'll all definitely hang out together again. Definitely. Well, I hate to say it, but I think it's about time we all get packed up and start heading home. Shishiro or Miss Yui is the actual hero, right? If everyone had listened to her and left when she first said it, they would have been safe. An earthquake? Oh no. What the hell is this? This is like, holy crap big. Take my hand. Everyone stay calm. Get under your desk until it passes. Under the desks now. Didn't she really just say like hurry or quickly? What the? No, this can't be happening. Is this for real? It's crazy how we're doing that Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes thing. Like, we really are taking it to the next point and just saying, yeah, we watch Looney Tunes. Oh, okay, dude. I don't even think we completely fell. Premarital handholding with Oni-chan? I think we start off as Naomi, yep. And we find Butter Up Pooper Girl, Seiko. I can't move it, so I guess it's just a sprain. Where? I'm not at home, am I? It can't be. It's so dark, it can barely see a thing. Is this the school? Thankfully, there's electricity. What's going on? What's going on? The hell is this place? This place is... Okay, can't use my D-pad. We're not gonna pick it up? We're just gonna see this item and just leave it? It's dark, but there should be a hall outside of the room. I can probably get her that way. This place is scary, but I can't just leave. Oh, so I'm assuming you have to, like, notice Seiko? Is that Seiko? Don't worry, Seiko. We're on our way. This isn't good. Well, yeah. It's still weird to get used to the D-pad on this. I feel like my inputs just aren't getting read sometimes. That really hurt. My ankle's in pretty bad shape. I don't think we need to pick this up. Heavenly Host, third student reported missing. One by one, the young students of Heavenly Host blank school seem to be disappearing. As now a third student has joined the ranks of the missing, classmates testify that 5th grader blank was on her way home from school, but got separated from her friends in the hall and hasn't been seen since. Police are investigating the possibility of a serial kidnapping and have assigned countless investigators to the case in hopes of a speedy resolution. However, 10 days have already passed since the first disappearance, giving parents and classmates ample cause for concern. I'm sure they're fine. Don't you worry, I'm sure they're okay. Good old Blank Chan. Thank goodness she's still breathing. Come on, wake up. Naomi, what's up? Don't you what's up me? I thought you were dead. Where? Where are we? What's going on? That's what I'd like to know. Is that what you'd like to know? It ain't budging. Night, don't piss in front of Oni-chan. Sounds good, Star. I'll try not to. But for the true ending, yeah, I guess I don't have to, huh? But sounds good, Star. Take care. Thanks for chilling. And hopefully we catch you again soon. These windows are sealed up tight, and it's pitch black out there. I can't make heads or tails of what I'm seeing. What the hell's going on? Well, this is clearly a school building, and that's the most terrifying part. Don't the desks seem unusually small to you, though? Like an elementary school. An elementary school? It can't be, can it? What is it? The printout on the wall. It says Heavenly Host Elementary, notice to all faculty and students. Heavenly Host? Isn't that the elementary school that preceded Kisaragi Academy? The one that was shut down and demolished? Oh god, what's happening? These voice actors are so good. Where the hell are we? And where are our friends and Miss Yui? I wonder if they're still using the same voice actors. Maybe not from the original, like, demo? Or, I guess, magazine? Gamer Informer? But from, like, 2007? Maybe after? Calm down, Seiko. Don't get so worked up. Sorry. Seiko and I just stood there in silence, hand in hand. It was the first time in my life that I'd been shaking so hard. I could hear my teeth chatter. I'd become completely lightheaded and couldn't even think straight, much less wrap my brain around what was happening to us. I keep telling myself it's all a dream, some horrible nightmare, but no matter how hard I wished for it, I just couldn't wake up. You know, oddly enough, I'm still hearing the Super Mario 64 underwater theme. Okay, cool. And the silence was the worst part of all. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to say something, anything. Hey, I don't have the slightest idea what's going on. But how about we try finding a way out of here? A way out? We can't just stand here quaking in terror. We need to do something, you know? Besides, I don't want to be in this creepy place any longer than I have to. But the windows are all sealed shut. And I don't just mean they're stuck or locked. It's like they're decorations on the wall. I don't even think they can open. Is it even possible to leave this building? I'm not sure, but there might be an entranceway or an emergency exit or something. Some means of getting outside. You're right, and it's a lot better than just standing around. I feel like we're gonna go all loony in here if we keep this up. Okay then, first step is to leave this room. We've got to keep our spirits up after all. It's probably not just the two of us in here. Yeah, we're gonna go save our friends. The others have to be around here somewhere, right? Yeah, and if we can reunite with them, we'll find a way out of here together. That's the spirit. So I think during the time I also found Corpse Party, I also found that Grave Encounters movie, or Grave Encounters movies, which somewhat share similar ideas. Like if you guys have seen Grave Encounters, so like one of the plot things works the same way that it does in this game. I'm pretty sure it's something you've probably seen in other movies or in other stories, but this is the first time I actually seen what is going on, which completely just caught me the heck off. Like, I love really great storytelling, and I feel this first game was just like, wow. You smell like cookies? Cooking up some cookies? I had no reason to believe any of what I just said. I was probably delirious, to be honest, but I knew that if I didn't act, I'd start to go mad. I'd start to scream. I'd be inconsolable. So, in desperation, I put on the strongest front I could manage. Also, how's the audio, guys? Should I increase it? I feel like I can barely hear it. So I did increase it a little, but I don't remember how much lower this game actually is. Character introductions, use the eye to interact with the characters and learn more about them when you're done. Yeah, we could find out more about them later on. Come on, Naomi, let's go. Okay. Wait a sec. Another earthquake? Is it over? I've had enough. Let's just get out of this room. What's wrong? This hallway, it looks totally different than when it did before. Maybe the earthquake made more of the floor collapse? Yeah, maybe. So when we were here, it was kind of hard to tell. But do you remember there was a note here kind of explaining what was going on? I don't know if this is... Okay, this isn't the note. If you should encounter any dead ends, be sure to examine any spots on the walls or floor nearby that seem peculiar to you. There's a yellow fluid congealing inside of the rusted bucket. What the heck is this, pee? Don't say that. Yeah, good old pee buckets. Sorry, I thought I made it inside. Hey, Naomi? Is something wrong with your leg? Oh yeah, I was so freaked out I forgot all about it. I think I sprained my ankle when I fell. Well, that's not good. Will you be okay? I can walk at least. I'm sure it'll heal on its own. Yeah, but you shouldn't push yourself. Here, lean on my shoulder, okay? Okay, thanks. I don't think we actually have to go down here. And I keep getting stuck. For right now, I think I remember the first chapter being pretty straightforward. Because if we go down, we kind of just waste more time. The stairs beyond this point are piled with rubble. There's no way good to go through. You know, that kind of remind... Did you say something, Seiko? So does anyone actually know who is it that's saying please wait here? Because I can't make that connection. Nikku should be a narrator in one of these games. I'd love to. Just to read some pretty scary stories. It wasn't you? I definitely felt a presence of some kind. It could be Sachiko's mother. I don't remember. What's wrong, Naomi? Look over there. Aren't those bones like people bones? Are they? Maybe. Oh, they are. You know what? I never got rid of that window before. Why is there a dead person here? Wait, let me look at them more closely. Maybe they're not real. Yeah, they're totally fake. Also, odds should be starting in like about half a minute. They really are somebody's bones. How'd you know, though? You too. You two are new victims, are you not? Damn, I'm late to the party. Welcome on in, Clouds. We're still fairly decent, like early. It says we're like 40 minutes in, but we spent a lot of time really talking. You know how it goes. We'll get to a part, then we'll chit chat about what's going on, or about what's not going on. What's good, dude? A ghost toast. A floating shopping list. Who are you? I was brought here against my will and confined just like you. Where is here? Confined? Confined? Do you mean there's no way out? I'm afraid not. This school exists in a reality all on its own, cut off from the world you know. So why have we been brought here? They brought you. They're constantly bringing new victims into this school, more and more, all the time. What episode is this? Oh, it's when they get a rock band going. Okay. But grinding the DBZ Kakarot? Yo, let's go, Clouds. I want to get back to DBZ as well. At some point, I think we just did like the base game, and I have new, what is it? Hero? A New Hope? Or Power Awakens. Yeah, New Power Awakens. But I haven't gotten around to doing so much more. If I play Konosuba, would you guys be down to watch as well? I do want to play live stream, but that's probably gonna have to wait. Sinless innocents, one after another. Yeah, you're playing the Super DLC right now? Dude, it's so good, man. It is so good. I think I saw someone tweet that Dragon Ball Z, what is it, Budokai 3 was like their favorite Dragon Ball game, like fighting Dragon Ball game, like, you know, versus, not like Sagas or whatever, which Sagas is just like YIMO. But yeah, I think my two favorite Dragon Ball games are for sure Kakarot and Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Not Budokai Tenkaichi, but yeah. A lot of grinding involved though, so be ready. Sounds good, man. I'll wake up early tomorrow for the direct, not that I'm expecting anything. Also, right, we're in ads, so I don't want to, you know, if anyone's worried about missing any story, I don't want anyone to miss anything. Yeah, All-Star, with the partner direct, what could actually come out of, like, what are some things that people might copium be looking forward to? Because if they announce anything Corpse Party 2 Darkness Distortion related, then I'd be a very happy boy. But I'm not getting my hopes up either. Also, I think my watch charged. Hold on. I turned off the AC and I also saw some tweets. I guess they really are going like pretty high quality, or I guess decently high quality, with the new Corpse Party like bundle. I think that's the first time they're actually releasing the anime as well in like a very, very long time. Right. So welcome back, everyone. This is a cursed multi-dimensional nexus. Multiple planes of existence all piled up on top of one another, created by powerful, vengeful spirits. So here's where they give us like that crazy big lore about the building. Multi-dimensions. Closed space, or perhaps closed spaces. You, and we as well, are the unlucky victims of an inescapable abduction. Closed spaces? Indeed, and it seems you two are not the only ones who have been brought here. I'm sensing numerous others. Watch this dude be, Yui's, like, partner. Or crush or whatever. Does that mean everybody else is here too? Are they okay, I wonder? So our friends are in the school too? I don't know the exact number, but I do know that others were piled into these spaces at the same time as you. They are definitely in this school. Oh my god, that's such good news, Naomi. They're here. We're not alone. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want my friends to be in the same horrible situation. That means Mochida's here too. I'll bet that makes you feel a lot better, right? I don't know, man. Like, I'd rather be going through this alone than, you know, my friends also be going through this. However, you cannot meet them. They are definitely in this school, but the space they occupy differs from the space we occupy. If you wish to see your friends, you must find some means of entering their space or bringing them into this space. See, so this part here just got like so freaking trippy. Even then, escape is nigh impossible, but at least you'll be able to die together. Oh god, is there no way out of here then? That's what the ghost has been saying, Seiko. You said we were brought here by vengeful spirits, right? Who are they? Why have they taken us? You know what? Let me actually check this audio here. I don't think anything's being picked up. Okay, this might be an okay level. I don't know. Neither the motives of our captors nor a mean of escaping this hell. All I know is that with some effort, you can at least live out your days together in the same space, and that alone is a faith worth fighting for. Two heads are better than one. Your chances and your opportunities are so much greater when working together. Do whatever you can to find a way out of here. Don't end up like us. You know, I probably should have paid attention to the bones a little more to see if the outfit tells us like who they were or gives us a good idea, because I don't know if we find a name tag. Oh, hey. It's Peekaboo. So this character here is also voiced by the same person who voices Pikachu. Naomi, run! We have to get out of here now! Okay. Okay, so I couldn't move that at all. But yeah, you get Pikachu VA stuff in here, which is pretty great. Pretty great. Are you alright, Seiko? Yeah, but what the hell was that? A child's spirit? It did kind of glow. I never believed in ghosts before. Is this really happening? There were definitely ghosts in there. First time I've seen something like that, yeah, sure. So you saw it too, right? Yeah, and we were talking to it. I just don't understand any of this, except that there's no easy way out for us. No easy way. Okay, like it or not, we're stuck in here. It'll be okay. Let's just, you know, march on with our heads held high or something. Seiko deserved so much better. I thought the body was gone. Help me. Judging by size, these appear to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. Closer inspection reveals a school ID name tag. Okay, so we actually do get the tag. How do I see my menu? This is the person, right? Bled out. Yoshiyuki Shinohara. Shinohara? Ribcage smashed in with blunt instrument. Well, that's not nice. What the heck is this? Was this there before? I don't know, but it's just a picture, right? Is it? Alright, yeah, there's nothing important there. No running in the halls. Any student caught running will be severely disciplined. By who, huh? 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 Wish there was a run button. Somewhere. Yo, Jen! How's it going, Jen? Yeah, we're doing some corpse party. Shoko was here earlier as well. When is the new game coming out? Unfortunately, there is no new news. But right now in Japan, let me see if I could post this in chat. Where is it? They just like barely posted this as well. Because every day they've been posting more and more stuff about like the previous characters. So right now in Japan, they are doing this thing, right? Where they are showing off, I guess, corpse party stuff. Here we go. There we go. I think on the 8th of next month, they are going to have something going on in Japan. I don't know if it's for like the 15th anniversary or something, 15-year anniversary. But yeah, I just couldn't hold it anymore. I wanted to play Corpse Party for the longest now, and they're just holding out on Corpse Party 2. Santa, Beacho, lurk, dude. What's good, Santa? Thanks for the lurk, San. 3A is locked. But yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to be getting anything. Or they haven't announced anything yet. I thought when they first announced it, they said July. No, they said just in 2025. They didn't give like a specific date. Which, honestly, after having played it at Anime Expo last year, or in 2024, I'm glad they pushed it back. It felt like it still needed some work, but I'm hoping it all comes together sooner than later. They need to make a new anime. I'd love for that to be the case. Something to bring even more attention, but I don't know, because that's what they did with the Corpse Party when it first came out, I think like on Steam or on the PS Vita? Was it PSP, PS Vita? Somewhere there. They made the OVA and that I think got a lot of attention. But I agree. Oh god, what the hell is this? Don't worry guys, the wall's just bleeding out a little bit. It's horrifying. It's like somebody was thrown from the other end of the hall at superhuman speed. And just splattered everywhere. Some people are speculating October 22. Or I guess someone tweeted it. But I'm like, I don't know, man. Although it would be perfect for, you know, Corpse Party to come out like during the spooky month, birthday month. That'd be great. But I don't know if they're gonna go with that. It smells so meaty. Are you okay, Naomi? Fingers crossed, 100%. Like, I definitely need more Corpse Party. I had it pre-ordered and everything, and then they were like, yoink. And yeah, unfortunately, they haven't said anything. But the fact that they keep posting like their previous characters on their Twitter, I'm hoping they're just trying to build up more hype for it, so when it drops, it freaking hits. But actually, yeah, come to think of it, why didn't they put Corpse Party 2 Dead Patient in that pack? They have Corpse Party 2021, Book of Shadows, what is it? Blood Drive, and Sweet Sachiko's Birthday Bash? Which I'm like, they could have added Corpse Party 2 in there, right? Easy. Let's just get away from here. Okay. I'm probably going to need this. Yeah, but how have you been, Jen? We actually finished up Pirate Majima, and I thought it was going to be a little bit longer, but it was fun. I don't think this really does much for us. We 4 noble musketeers begin today. Let's meet behind the main gate after school. I don't know, man. I was watching Takopi, and I was reminded why never to go back there. Never to go back there. I've been good, not on Twitch much these days. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, hopefully the life outside of Twitch has been smooth. I think I've seen you guys have been playing too. What do you think of Pirate Majima though? I heard not good things, but I think I'll still like it. So it definitely doesn't get the quality that a bunch of other Corpse Party games, a bunch of other Yakuza games get, unfortunately. Like, you know how like newer Yakuza games all have a bunch of dialogue that's like voiced out or voiced over? That's lacking in a lot of it. I felt like a lot of it was really, really lacking, but it's still a fun time. IMO. What else can I say about it? I definitely was expecting it to be longer, but I guess because it's just like a side game, it makes sense for it to have gotten what it, or I guess neglected, what was neglected. Yeah. I need cool air, I'm dying. Wait, how is it for you right now? It is currently 70 and it's like 9:30ish for me. Because I know you're in the future, All-Star. I mean, they've been releasing one game for a year, which is pretty good. No, 100%. Like, for their pacing, it's absolutely insane. But that's why, like, I think I get why they want to just toss this in there real quick. Like, it definitely feels, and it shows that it's, like, filler. But, you know, since before this, the last time we played as Majima was Kiwami 2? So, yeah. Some light rain and a cloudy day would be nice, 100%. Like, I know we're going to be in the 90s next week, and I'm not looking forward to it. But we were, for whatever reason, waking up to some nice cloudy weather last week. So I kind of want more of that. It's 78. It's 78 supposedly, but it feels warmer, All-Star. They also said they're announcing something in the next RGG Summit, I think. Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to that. Because I can always go for some more. I was going to say Corpse Party again, but yes, Corpse Party and Yakuza. I just don't know what else they'll do. Like, wherever they go from here, I'm a little more worried. But yeah, things are just starting to cool down next week. Oh, okay, so we're swapping weather, and I'm going to be heating up over here. You must take heed of the messages left behind by the many other victims who've died here. Many victims have left their thoughts, or even their dying messages, on the scraps of paper that litter these walls. It hurts. Itai! I'm sorry, dude. It wasn't me, though. I think. So I want to say either this room here. This is just a spirit that appears. I want to be sure what we actually have to do here. You're always hot. Welcome back, Aw. Let's see. Just because I always mess this up. Okay. Corpse Party could use a map. This is 5A. Okay, we're not supposed to be in 5A. 3A, I think, was on the top floor? You made nachos? Oh, right. I think I saw earlier on stream you said you were going to make like some type of nachos. How are they? I made refried beans out of the pizza beans I had frozen. Good stuff. Ooh, enjoy, ma. And candy. Some candy. You know, I still haven't opened up the pickled hot Cheetos. Or the pickle flavored hot Cheetos. Is this not the third floor? Or the third 3A? 3A? This is 2A. Okay, so I need to come back here with the key, right? Or does it open by itself? Okay, so before we go into this infirmary room, we have to make sure we read that note. You love putting Sour Patches on my nachos? Okay, I've never heard of that. Sour Patch Kids on nachos? Is it actually bussin'? Why did the music stop here? My head is splitting. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. When we found Yuzuha's body, I saw a black shadow, but I didn't tell anyone about it, and now it's killed them all. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. The lower half of the text is obscured by a thick layer of dried blood. I'm not trying to get stuck here. Do not enter here. You know what's crazy about that principle? That's actually where we leave. But I think we actually have to talk to this body over here then. Or is there a key here? I don't remember anything. Oh, I hate this. Actually, I remember, like, it's gonna suck trying to actually land on it. Hold on. Are we not going to acknowledge it? Should I have entered from this side? Oh, wait. Someone else's thoughts echo in your head. If you don't keep a close eye on it, that light's going to run away from you. Pay attention to its location, find the exact spot where it once stood, and examine it thoroughly. Yeah. I mean, are we not going to talk about it now? Was I supposed to interact with this thing first? Okay. Pickled flavor hot Cheetos. Mm-hmm. I love pickles. So I've been wanting to try these out for a minute. I told Lays to stop with dang pickles. Are you not a fan of pickles, Galaxy? I love pickles. It jumps to the front. So how about one of us waits for it over there? Sure. I just forget the location. But this might be the key that we need. It's like somewhere up here, right? Parage? First try? It disappeared? God. Okay, I want to see where it actually jumps to. Were we not right there? Am I supposed to be in front of it or on top of it? Okay. Let's go ahead and say here again. Was this exactly where I was at? Please, please, please. Hold on. Good ahead steak marinating while I was sleeping. Not gonna lie, air fryer. Thank you. Easy clap, dude. Wait, almost got it? What do you mean almost? Okay, there we go. Easy. So let's say, air fry is a goated way to make steak, never cooking it on the stove again. Are you like, this is it? All I need is my air fryer? Yeah, air fryers from what I've always seen like everyone be like super crazy about. I didn't know it'd like be like, you know what? I am done with the stove. They made dill pickle lays and it was so bad. Galaxy, I know exactly which ones you're talking about, and you're right. They tasted more like mustard, right? Like not at all like pickles. That's why I'm worried. But what if the mix of hot Cheetos and pickles actually do taste really freaking good? Cause yeah, whenever someone makes like a pizza flavored something, I don't think it also tastes like pizza, or if it does, it just tastes awful. But yeah, I know which ones you're talking about. I was very sad when I took a bite too. Like they're very, very potent. I guess if that's the correct way to say it. Like the taste just lingers, and you're just like, bruh, infirmary key? Okay. Goes to show what little teamwork can do, eh? We make a great team. So that's great and all, writing each other, but I've got to find a key. There's a handwritten letter on the floor. I'm a goner, sis. My tendons in my ankle have been cut really bad. The bleeding just won't stop. So there are also other mangas for Corpse Party. I don't know if this one's related to that one. Please don't give up. I want you to keep living for the both of us. I'm going to document everything I've learned so far in hope that you can use this information to help keep yourself safe. Sai, thank you for the 50 bits, dude. Appreciate the 50. Wait, I didn't mean to keep reading this way. Anything that doesn't lead outside of the school, like the hall windows in the classroom, can be affected by some extent or another. Second, just as some people are inherently good or bad-natured, some of the ghosts in here are good while others are quite nasty. The more kind and gentle spirits shed a pale blue light, while the less savory types appear in blood red and glow like fire. There's a partially bleached skeleton sprawled across the floor. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any sort of name tag at this time. Based on the gore-soaked remains of the uniform and the length of the hair scattered around the head, it's safe to say that this was a female student. Huh. Is that really it? I don't know why I remember there being a spirit that comes out of there. Like some type of body. Like, not a body, yeah, like a full-on spirit. What the heck? So why do I need this wooden piece of... I was going to say cardboard. Wooden cardboard. Wooden piece of wood. Wooden piece. There you go. Wooden piece of peace. Kyra, thanks for the lurks. Appreciate you. But artificial pickles just doesn't taste good to me. Okay, I'll let you guys know. Hopefully by tomorrow, I'm able to give it a try, and I'll see if I like it or not. It's just, I don't know, man. I always hope that it's good. Okay, so we can't do anything there. Where do I get that other key? Oh. Ba-da-da-da. It won't open. But all of the other stalls open with ease, huh? Miss Vicky's got the good stuff. Oh, do you mean like the ones that they have at Subway? I've always liked this part. My bad. What the hell was that? Saber, what's good, dude? Yeah, we can't mess with it anymore. Unfortunate. Hey, Naomi? Do you have any of that ass medicine on you by any chance? You know, that smeary stuff? What again? Yep, my butt's been drier in a desert since we got here. I don't know why that does it. Yeah, butter up the pooper time. Well, I've got some antibacterial cream if that'll work. Thank you. I'm gonna go butter up my pooper with it real good. Okay, Seiko. Do you have any shame at all? I mean, you could do pretty much anything here, right? Just checking to make sure you're here. Was that Yuka? I mean, if I go back, I forget what triggers her to just come out of here. It's the same dialogue. Okay. Sorry for the wait. Thanks for the creep, Naomi. Put her there. No problem. Hey, wait. Was that stall open? Huh? I thought that stall was locked when we were in there before. Was it? I didn't have any trouble getting in. Fine. I guess I'll let you off the hook. We have bigger things to worry about after all. I actually just heard Yuka's voice on the hallway. I think it was coming from downstairs. Really? Let's go check it out. Right. But if we try the door again, it won't open. Are you really good friends if you can talk about your pooper together? I don't know how many friends I've shared pooper cream with. Are you okay? That was a close one. I gotta sneeze. Alright, my bad. I'd share my pooper cream with you, Snore. Let's go, Saber. We gotta end up in Heavenly Host and get some pooper cream. My leg, thanks for lending me a hand. No problem, I'm just glad you didn't fall all the way down. Seems like you sprained your ankle really badly, though we should find you someplace to sit down and rest. Yeah, you're probably right. Here, lean on my shoulder for the time being. Thanks, I owe you one, Seiko. Think nothing of it. If we haven't been successful at finding a way out yet, I doubt we'll have any more luck anytime soon. Besides, I don't think my ankle can take much more. Does this just open on its own now? Because, yeah, again, this is 2A. And I don't want to get stuck and have to do everything all over again. I don't actually have any other thing to do here, though. That's boarded up by some chairs. If we went down there, I don't think we would have gotten something. Can you just move, please? I hate having to, like, let go and then press the button again. Victim's memoirs. Okay, so I remember this. I don't think we actually get to reach the full length here. I remember. Girls have the most depraved conversations. Just girl things, you know? Okay. You probably won't, but there's that one thing. To open up this door here, because I forget the motions of things. If I'm supposed to go to the infirmary room before and then go back up, because I don't want to get stuck. That's the thing. Is this Corpse Party you playing or a new replay? So I've played it before, but I always get very confused here. And so it's very easy to just get stuck. Oh god. I think I stepped in it. Ew, you did here. You got some tissues. Maybe you can wipe it off. These are definitely somebody's guts. And when I stepped on whatever part of their body I just stepped on, it made a squishy sound like I just plopped my shoe into a juicy pile of dog poo. Oh god, that's way too much information. You're gonna make me puke. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think we were supposed to step on that, really. Because this is what happens to a lot of players. Like, they'll play it like normal, and then they'll get stuck on this one ending. And you'll have to go all the way back, probably even start the game all over, in order to actually get the true ending. There's this one bit in this chapter where if you don't do it... No, that's what I mean. So, like, that's the easy thing where you just get stuck. But you have to go into 3A. I just don't remember how to get into 3A, so I don't want to get stuck having to do that again. Like, I know that you get stuck, but I forget what you're supposed to do in order. It's in 3A. I thought the key that we were going to get in here was going to help us out, but I don't know, or I don't remember, if we have to go to the infirmary room first and then go to 3A. I guess we did save, so we can check that out, but I don't want to get stuck repeating that. Because one of what you played gave me nightmares. One of what I played. Oh, you're probably talking about Blood Drive. If you get stuck and lose hope, the answer may lie in your past. Relive it and search through the areas you've not seen yet. You might simply be missing one thing you desperately need to continue onward. Reality will often throw such twists at you. So this is the game telling you, hey, you might want to reload another save and search thoroughly, which isn't the best. Like, I wish that thing would just open. Because it's in here, but when does 3A unlock? When does it unlock? I'm gonna give it a try, and then if we get the wrong ending, then we'll just restart, but I don't remember how the heck to get there. We can save there, but I don't really want to. They're surprisingly clean. That's good, though. Now you can finally rest your weary bones, Naomi. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lie down for a bit. All tucked away in the corner like that. I've always preferred nooks and corners. They just make me feel safe, I guess. I know just what you mean. I'm the exact same way. I wonder if there's anything we could use here to soothe that ankle of yours. Sit tight, Naomi. I'm gonna take a look. Okay, thanks a bunch. Don't thank me yet. I haven't done anything. As long as she doesn't leave, I think we're okay. I'm trying to skip this. I got a makeshift splint and some bandages. That sprain's a goner. Now hold still. Okay, you're all wrapped up. How does it feel? Hold on. I want to see if this is actually what we're supposed to do or not. If she leaves... Okay. Then we're cooked. Did you want clarification? Yeah, because I was looking around and I think I have to go and explore that room. Yeah, we're locked in here. Like, I gotta find a specific key. Resume, I mean, this isn't the same one I was just doing, was it? Because I forget what triggers that thing to open. Maybe I was... Wait, when did it open? Okay, because this is what we're supposed to do. You read this, you heaven will pulse Steve this room. You need to find a blue spirit. After talking to it, he'll give you the key you need. This occurs before the second nurse's office visit. So then we were doing everything correctly? As long as you read the newspaper. Yeah. So I remember that. But it was getting to 3A. I thought maybe I got myself locked in here. Because even on reading this, all it says is you need to read the newspaper in 3A to escape the infirmary, avoiding the black mist, and avoid dying to the ghosts in the infirmary. Yeah, so like, I know that. It's just the timing of everything. Like, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to lay down originally and then do everything. Because now we're going to be like locked in here, I think, right? The ghost in the infirmary is a different wrong end. Yeah, but I was trying to go for the true ending. Candle unlit. So I think this is after I had already read it. That's why we're free to go. Didn't I press the... Okay. It was here. Just read the newspaper before going to the bathroom. Yeah, but I was trying to find, like, which blue spirit are we finding to get everything else done? Like, that's... I know that. It's just which blue spirit... What I was trying to do before getting to 3A was finding that spirit or whatever it was to unlock it. Other than that, I know the rest. It's just, I'm assuming... Since we did this already, we heard Yuka cry. And so we just have to go into the infirmary room, do all of that, then we go to 3A. Where do we find the blue spirit, though? The spirit is in the stairway, apparently. West stairway? Yeah, because I haven't played this in forever, and I always confuse this, like, pattern. Because we were up here already. Wait, so this thing spawns after that thing chases us? If you should die here, you'll experience the pain you felt at the moment of death for all eternity. Heaven's completely cut off. No paradise, no nirvana, just eternal pain. Why did I have to die like that? I don't know, man. Alright, sweet. Thanks, Saber. Yeah, see, this is what I was looking for. So we'll feel the pain of death forever. Best not to think about that. Yeah, Seiko. Best not to think about that. Because, okay, now we have the key, which is basically what I was looking for. Because I feel like if we go into the infirmary, like the first time, without checking this out, we're just locked into the bad end. But now... Oof. Naomi, what's wrong? I don't know. It's like my heart skipped a beat as soon as the key was turned. I have a really bad feeling about this room. Oh, trust me, it'll be just fine. I mean, it's a locked door. You know what that means, right? Booty, behind every locked door lies a hidden treasure just waiting to be claimed. Can't you hear it calling to you? Yeah, 100%. Also, it's just crazy because they're trying to like warn you to not go in here, and you're kind of just like, well, Heavenly Post, breaking news, serial kidnappings end in murder. The good name of Heavenly Host Elementary School has been stained in blood today as horrific details on the recent wave of disappearance are revealed. Over the past month, numerous children have gone missing within this town. The authorities quickly turned to kidnapping as the most likely explanation. Well, that makes sense. Now, investigators have located the whereabouts of those children, and their findings are far worse than anyone could have anticipated. The bodies of the absconded youths are discovered within the Heavenly Host Elementary School building on September 18th, 1973 at around 7 p.m. Wait. We are still in July, right? What if Darkness Distortion gets released on September 18th? Maybe not exactly 20 years after the events of, or they put it on the PSP. But maybe this year. You're only locked into the bad end if you don't get the unknown key before you go into the bathroom for the final time. Oh, okay, so you can get it multiple times. I didn't know it was going to be there. I thought maybe if you missed it the first time, you were just like cooked. Because I'm sure you're going to be trying to look for Naomi. No, not Naomi. Seiko? But okay, authorities further revealed that a male instructor from the school was found with them. Alive but near catatonic, holding a pair of bloodied scissors. Each of the corpses appeared to have had its tongue severed and removed. Mutilations and far too grotesque to describe. The page is torn at this point, but the bottom half of the article is nowhere to be found. How awful. I think I heard about this though once before. Not me, but I guess it did happen long before we were born, so I shouldn't be too surprised. We see the door get slammed. The door seems affixed to the wall like a decoration. It won't open. Ooh. And this newspaper room is a massive debate, right? Trying to be like, are you sure you want to go in there? Are you sure? Heavenly Post, you will never leave this room. Ooh. When does this thing light up? Okay. There's no way out. What do we do? What indeed? Huh? What do you mean? Just never mind. Yeah, I want to say it just lights up on its own. Because the door just opens, yeah, like it just, yeah, whatever. Maybe it lights up later, and then this thing still has the, yeah, you will never leave this room. I'm sure we won't. Man, that scared the crap out of me. It's okay, we got more buttered up poopers, I guess. Hold up. No, it's gone. What is... The paper doll scrap I got from Mayumi. Oh, no. Oh, the charm? Mine's still in my student ID holder. Crap, I put mine in my pocket. It must have fallen out somewhere. That's why I keep telling you need to put things away before they get lost. Now I'm sad. I don't know if that's like the worst of it, though. Admit it. You hate all your friends. Eventually, you'll kill one another. Is that so? Is that so? But now we should be free to go. Also, those live-action Corpse Party movies or something? Yeah! We also watched the Until Dawn one. And I'm not defending the live-action Corpse Party movies, but Until Dawn honestly caught me by surprise by how silly it got. Haven't seen that yet? Planning for Goonflix? Yeah, dude. I think you guys are going to have a good laugh. A really, really good laugh. They are surprisingly clean. That's good, though. Now you can finally rest your weary bones, Naomi. Yeah, I think I'm going to lay down for a bit. They moan a lot in this? Mm-hmm. Corpse Party, Book of Shadows, live action was just boring. Yeah, it was... I don't know, man. I know they always try to make live action movies that are like, dude, this works so well, it's going to clearly do well in live action. But, yeah, all tucked away in the corner like that. I've always preferred nooks and corners. They just make me feel safe, I guess. I know just what you mean. I'm the exact same way. I wonder if there's anything we could use to suit that ankle of yours. Sit tight, Naomi. I'm going to take a look. Okay, thanks a bunch. Don't thank me yet. I haven't done anything. I'm trying to speed this up. I gotta make... Okay. You're such a you're a lifesaver. Alright, you're all wrapped up tight. How's it feel? Or you're wrapped up all tight? Feels great, Seiko. Thank you. You're very welcome. I've sprained my ankle pretty badly before, too. So I know just how you feel. I wish I had some ice or something to put on it, though. No worries. You've done more than enough already. You're asleep now? That's fair enough, I guess. Glad you agree. It's Slumberland for me. You really fell asleep and woke up just to say that, just to pass back out? You really are an oddball, you know that? I mean, the problem with the first one was the fact that they decided to adapt the anime, but make it a half-hour shorter. I didn't even tell the difference, because I forgot if it was like 5 episodes at first, but I guess it was just 4 episodes for the OVA. If we find Mochida, have you thought about what you wanted to do with him? Well, you know what they say, when two people are faced with difficult situations, shall we say, it often leads to love, sweet love. You should well up your courage and confess your feelings to him. You get all girly with him in this creepy place, and your cuteness factor will go up 3 sizes in his eyes, I bet. I swear, with you around, I almost feel like we're just shooting the breeze back at school, like nothing ever happened. Thanks for your advice. I'll think about it. I hope we find him soon. Uh-huh. I think we hear it. You kind of don't, though, do you? You're thinking about how you wish he didn't have to be put through all of this. You want to see him, but you wish you could rest easy knowing he's safe and sound back at home, rather than wandering around here. Am I right? Must be those maternal instincts of yours kicking in, huh? You're a deep one, to be sure. She may sound like a baka, but she's right on all counts. I guess there's no fooling Seiko. I've been pretty curt with her since we got here. I'll have to make sure I apologize later. Yeah, 100% we're going to apologize. 100%. And what was that exactly? Oh, is this that other line? Sorry. It's just that when I see that ass of yours, I start to drool. You are so weird. Thanks for cutting off the Yuri, Yuka. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's 4 episodes. Each one's half. Yeah. The OVA is over 2 hours in total. Live action uses a reference point, but it's 90 minutes. The OVA already had problems from trying to be condense the entire first game into 2 hours. Yeah, like it's definitely short compared to like a bunch of other stuff. Like that's just how animes do it in general. They'll cut a lot of corners to try to really condense like a game into a very, like even if it's like a short season, like let's say 12 episodes, it's really hard to get everything in one place. That's why when they do animations from like video games to like anything, like sometimes even manga to like anime, you see that they'll like cut corners and stuff, and like a lot of like different versions suffer. Not just Corpse Party, but just whenever they try to adapt things into like other media. It's just it's unfortunate, but I understand it. Because, like, if it was just Corpse Party, then yeah, I'd be like, bruh, Corpse Party, every other movie did this correctly. How dare you? But no, a bunch of live actions just suffer. A lot of, like, you know, trying to squeeze visual novels into, like, a live action or an anime can be really, really freaking rough. I'm trying to think of a good one because I feel like there is one that does it fairly well. Like, let's say with The Last of Us Season 1, I think it's great. But the game also just feels like a movie a lot of the time. But I want to say that there's like another visual novel or something that comes to mind. But yeah, this was also to go side by side with promoting the game when it got like released on the PSP or PS Vita or whatever back in like 2007 or whatever. So I also don't blame them for not wanting to give too much information because they wanted people to be intrigued by the story and being like, what the heck is going on? So for them leaving a lot out and giving the players or the viewers like the wrong ending, I think it was pretty good. Like, you know, don't give them everything. Keep them wondering. Because I think Steins Gate does a really good job with the anime adaptation, but then again, I've never played the games. I'm sure the games are just that much better. But like, let's say with Chaos Child and Chaos Head, I watched both of those animations or animes and I was just like, dude, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Dead ass, yeah. Just criticizing the movie. Even since it's even more of the cut corners, it wasn't offensively as bad as a race live action movie. I haven't even seen that one. I wanted to watch the Parasite live action. But yeah, that's why I totally get them not wanting to give the viewers all this information. Like, it's enough, I think, to get you interested, to be like, okay, people are dying. But, you know, they leave a lot of stuff out. And I also don't know how much stuff, like, their budget and stuff was. Well, live action. Well, The Last of Us HBO has more than 4 episodes plus each episode. Yeah, but they also had, like, a freaking huge, like, budget to work with, right? And they've kept re-releasing that game over and over and over and remastering. Kind of like Corpse Party. But the OVA and live action movies came out years before, right? So... yeah. Like, when you think of, like, both of them, who knows if, like, live actions nowadays, since they're getting so much better, like with the One Piece one, I wonder if they'll be able to make it work. That was Yuka again. I heard it too. I'll go take a look. You stay here and rest, okay? I'll be back in a jiffy. I don't think that's such a good idea. I should go too. I insist. Don't worry. I'll be fine. Just keep that ass parked on that bed. You got it? See, I know Seiko's like a fan favorite. Seiko just overall is a lot of fun. I don't know if we get that many. I don't think we get that many other lines from a lot of other people. If we do, it's like very rarely, but it's nothing compared to like this original Seiko. Look, your ankle's all dressed and feeling better, right? Don't make it all for nothing. All right, I guess I'll have to stay here. I'm just saying Corpse Party OVA should have been 4 to 5 episodes. Yeah, that's why I don't know what they were working with. If they had the budget to extend it, if they wanted to keep things a secret, you know, just because it really wasn't like, you know, like, hey, watch this entire thing, get the story down, but more so to promote the game. I don't know. My ankle really does feel a lot better. Seiko has a definite knack for caretaking. And so does this door, Miss Yui and the others. Also, ads should be starting up in like about a minute. I wonder what they're all doing right now. Scott, what's good, man? What the hell's wrong with you, Satoshi? Get a hold of yourself and get off me. That's my chest. Okay, so this is what we saw earlier. We got this quick flashback. I wonder why Naomi's like quick to that one. You're lucky you're so cute. I just want to see him. Why did this have to happen? But I think we're going to get into like our first quote unquote boss fight. We're really just moving around. That's kind of how like it goes with Corpse Party. But since the ads are going to start, I wouldn't want anyone to miss this crazy, intense walking around boss fight. I'm awake. Had weird dreams of me. Was I playing Corpse Party? Was I stuck in Heavenly Host? Trying to escape this devilish door that grows hair? Has, hair recovery products? Hair growth? Yes, thrice. All of that on top? Damn, that is pretty crazy. Erase live action movie is really difficult to find. Most people just think you're talking about the Erase live action TV series, like when I told you about it. That is better, but has its own issues. Okay, yeah, because I've seen the live action show, maybe like 1 or 2 episodes, but never have I seen the movie. What are your guys' take on the Parasite Eve live action though? Movie. I think that's on Netflix. I think I was trying to look at like Sakamoto Days and that came up. I wouldn't mind watching that. The movie is a dumpster fire. That's fair. But alright, ads started up. I haven't seen it, but Parasite Eve live action is based on the original book, not the video game. What is the anime based off? Aren't they both Parasite the Maximum, or are they just different, just same Parasite? Video game is a sequel to the book. Hold on. Because, okay, this one says Parasite the Grey is a live-action Netflix series that serves as a spin-off of the popular manga and anime series Parasite the Maxim. Has it always been Maxim and I've been calling it like the Maximum or something? It tells a new story within the same universe focusing on a different group of humans battling parasitic creatures that have invaded Earth. The series premiered on Netflix April 5th, 2024. Okay, there's Parasite Part 1 that came out in 2014. Is this not what this is? Okay, so this one follows the anime. The manga has been adapted into 2 live-action films in Japan in 2014-2015. An anime television series adaptation produced by Madhouse titled Parasite the Maxim aired in Japan between October 2014 and March 2015. They're also really quick with bumping out movies or live action. Migi! Wait, I swear someone put like their comment here first. Someone is talking about how the manga, like, it's not... Wait. The live action remakes of animes are always bad, true, but I congratulate them for doing the best they could with what they had. Nah, Death Note 2006, Netflix One Piece, Gintama, Kenshin, Detective Pikachu, Speed Racer, Alice in Borderland, all phenomenal anime live-action adaptations. I watched Death Note and it was kind of weird without having watched the anime first. Though you are correct, some are gems. They are doing the best they can even though they are compressing an entire series into a movie. Though you should definitely watch the anime of something before watching live action because it will look like a fever dream. Death Note wasn't phenomenal for sure. They absolutely killed the whole point of manga. The The 2006 Death Note was phenomenal. The other multiple different live actions, not so much. I liked Parasite the Great, but I haven't seen this. Different tone for sure, but I feel like it's could, or I guess it could be set in the same universe as Grey. Okay. I'm sorry, I just can't take them seriously. I can't recall seeing one I liked, but to each their own. I'm sure there are decent ones. I ordered the DVD last month and watched them. Movie was good. I used the voiceover because I despise subtitles. Funimation did a 1970s job with the voiceover but it was tolerable. Okay. Okay. I still didn't find the comment I was finding here. Comment, please. Okay. So, from 4 months ago, I recently found all 8 volumes of the manga plus the 2 MF volumes at my local HP8. I'm assuming that's a bookstore. HP bookstore or something for super cheap, and read all of them the weekend I bought them, as I have always wanted with this manga, but at $12 or more per volume. It was too much to spend, but I got them at half off plus an extra 15, so it was great. Okay, I'm always about deals. I always loved the anime but never read the manga. Found it was just as good as the anime, did a great job adapting it. The live action though, haven't just received it. Wait, I haven't? Okay, just received it and watched it. It has changed a lot of stuff. It completely changes the impact of everything Shinichi goes through because it's not emotional due to the changes. It isn't an awful movie, but when you watch it right after reading the manga, it just isn't as impressive or impactful due to the all unneeded changes to the characters and story points. Also, the removal of certain characters. Okay. I don't want to get too into that. But for sure, that's just how it be, you know? That's just how it be. Oh, yeah, not Parasite Eve. No. I haven't played any of the games. You Mario banned me from the stream, so now I'm here. Is you Mario live right now too? Why did he ban you? Did you chance time? Was he like, do you wanna chance time the possibility of being able to play or not? Oh, he is. Whoa. I didn't know. Bum ba da da dum bum bum. Yeah, I didn't know they were gonna party right now. I saw them talking about it in chats earlier, but I was like, okay, I don't know if they're gonna be going on like later. I didn't expect them to be on right now. What the heck? Oh, hold on, I see a bot too. Let me get him real quick. Ba-dum bum bum. Whenever I see a bot though, I always wonder if Brown's gonna beat me to him. My bad, guys. Nikku, would you like to play party with me? Since everyone's ignoring you, why are they ignoring you, Aubrey? I don't think I'm going to be partying tonight. Well, we are corpse partying. But, I don't think we're going to be Mario partying it up tonight. And you're not even in? You call him Ash for talking trash to Twisted? And he was like, Sorry about that, guys. Why is the door locked? On closer inspection, there is no visible bolts keeping the door closed, nor any other evidence that it's been locked at all. What? But if it's not locked, then why won't it open? Why indeed? I wonder, are those children? Not children! Let's all go on a field trip? Oh, I didn't even skip that. I'm not pressing anything. Who? What? There's an old journal on the desk. At least it appears to be a journal. In reality, it's more like a model fused to the desk's surface. It can't be lifted and the page can't be turned. Wash the blood with soap. I'm assuming blood being like chi. With actual blood. My head, it hurts so bad. I can't stop this ringing in my ears. Maybe that's why I'd be terrified hearing children laugh. The door is latticed with countless strands of black hair rooting in its place. This should be a good sign. Is someone there? It sounds like a ballpoint pen scribbling away on a sheet of paper. Do you guys think things are going to be as spooky later on when we don't have this to worry about? Like, oh man, I can't see the information. I don't have a charger for their iPad 27. Oh well. How to remove a tongue. First, you must ensure the patient's arms and legs are tied down tightly, preventing escape. Next, insert a fixed metal object into the patient's mouth to impede jaw movement and keep the mouth locked in an opening position. The patient may attempt to pull back or curl its tongue to impede your progress. Your progress, by the way, no need to worry. The effect of this will prove negligible. Open your scissors all the way, then close them hard around the base of the tongue as far back as you can manage. The patient will thrash and scream. So it is recommended you apply as much pressure as possible and attempt to complete your task in one fell swoop. Okay, well that's good to know. What the? I need to get away. It's no use. Where did this hair come from? God, help me. Don't worry, we know what to do. We've played these games before. Vast quantities of medicine and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves, along with a single bottle of rubbing alcohol. What did they need all of these for? Why indeed? Oh, what? The black mist begins to wrap itself around Naomi's body. There's no question that this is a malevolent force. If it continues, death is inevitable. I'm stuck. Oh my god. We are cooked, guys. Wow! I forgot about all these spaces here. Yeah, we are cooked. I forget, can you walk past this? If you can, then yeah, we're dead. Oh, wow. Controller, please don't cook me. Try using a match. Yes, it does nothing though. Can you come down here again? Pikachu, stop laughing at me! Oh my god, this is what I needed this entire time? And now I think we're just dead. Because I'm sure one hit and we are just cooked. JK! Ooh, easy clap, dude. Easy game. With a sizable whoosh and waft of foul-smelling heat, the hair lit up, then hardened and fell away, freeing the door and allowing it to open. Sucker. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. going to kill you. Is it really that funny though? True. Bro said, don't worry, we know what to do. Almost dead. What happened? Are you okay? Sorry for the mess. What are you talking about? Don't apologize for barfing, you poor girl. Everything's okay. You'll feel better now that it's out of your system. Did we ever see what it probably was that we barfed, unless it was just nothing? We were just scared. You need me to rub your back? I think I'll be fine. Thanks, though. Did you find Yuka? Looks like... Aw, crap. I didn't mean to skip that. The only two living people, anyway. This place is just way too quiet. How about you, Naomi? Is your leg any better? Are you okay with being up and about? While I was resting, I was suddenly attacked by this creepy black apparition thing. What? Oh my god, are you okay? I think so. We should consider that room off limits from here on out, though. That's fine. I'm just glad you're okay. I guess we'd better keep moving then. Can you stand? Yeah. But where were we supposed to go? Well, we've already been pretty much everywhere we can go in this godforsaken school. And the only other people we've come across are all dead. Damn it, there I go again. It's hopeless, we're finished, and I'm so tired. I'm acting like a child again. Naomi, come on, it's not that bad. We'll figure something out. These people look so similar, Naomi and Seiko. Class 2 Niners never say die, right? We're invincible. I've got a hairdresser's appointment first thing in the morning tomorrow, and I intend to keep it. And then in the afternoon, what say you and I go get our bikes fixed? Did both of our bikes get messed up? Sounds like a plan, right? If we make it back alive, sure. This is Seiko. What am I doing? I just can't seem to hold back. Are you like super duper tired or something? This is so not like you. Come on, raise that chin. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. What the hell's got you so chipper? Huh? You just keep smiling and laughing. Do I? Tell me, how long is that gonna last if it turns out we can never go home again? Have you given that any thought at all? We'll figure something out. That's a crock and you know it. I must have finally cracked under the pressure. This whole situation was just more than my soul could bear. I thought I'd be keeping Seiko's spirits up till the bitter end. But just like that, I was berating her, abusing her. All I had running through my head was pain and sadness. I was like a baby throwing a hissy fit. I was crying out irrationally and couldn't stop. Venomous words were flowing from my mouth as if someone had turned on a spigot. All I could do was moan, complain, and belittle. I really was behaving just like a spoiled little brat. I'm sure our families are going to be really worried about us. They're going to search and search, but they'll never find us. It'll be a terrible burden for them. You're wrong. How so? About it being a burden. When you lose a loved one, you cherish that person's memory. It's never a burden. You just want to do whatever you can, and make her proud. To make her proud, you just want to. So you do. What is wrong with me? Seiko's mom disappeared several years ago. I know that, so why am I putting her through all this grief? That's how I feel the people we leave behind are going to feel. Crap, I didn't mean to skip that. But normal people don't work that way. I think she said something mean to her, like she was weird for thinking that way. Sorry, how about we split up? We can cover more ground that way. Maybe find a clue to help get us out of here. As you guys know, splitting up is always a great idea in these situations. Seems the most efficient plan of attack, don't you think? Who says things like that? I have to apologize. I want to get home just as much as you do, back to my dad and you and everybody else. And I sure as hell don't want to make them worry about me. This is all my fault. I have to apologize. But most of all, I don't want you, of all people, to speak to me like that. So it's crazy because, alright, you supposedly get this option, right? You can just say, I'm sorry. Or just leave me alone. Clearly, our options here don't matter. But I think this here just hits a little different when you try. And you try, but you can't. We'll stay together or not. What's it matter anyways, right? I'm sorry too, but it's okay. If that's what you think we should do, then let's split up. See, that's just like so, like, such a rough spot, man. I'll go this way. Also, maybe Seiko wanted us to go up because then this way we see the dead body. What the hell is wrong with me? I couldn't even manage to say the word sorry. I'd heard her loud and clear though. She was trying her hardest to keep my spirits up, trying her hardest to make me feel better. But the way I was at that moment, Seiko was just a little too bright for me. So bright that it hurt. And so, in this nexus of closed spaces, where humans are scattered and imprisoned and killed, two friends who should have been thankful just for the small favor of being trapped together in this unforgiving place, were quickly and easily divided. My petty obstinacy towards Seiko would come to be the biggest regret of my life, as the consequences of that heated exchange were far more dire than I could have ever imagined. Baka, that jerk! I think I just heard somebody calling out. Follow the voice? Ooh. I normally do, and then we just get this ending. Because it doesn't really matter. That was the first time, huh? The first time I ever fought with Naomi like that. From the moment Seiko and I parted ways, the fear I had been harboring since I got here just kept growing stronger and stronger. I felt like something else was in my head, like I was under some alien influence. In my mentally distraught state, I ran all through the building frantically searching for Seiko. I just kept calling her name over and over again. Strangely, I have no memory of where I went during this time. I just ran as if in a daze, unaware and unconcerned with my surroundings. When I finally came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the third floor hallway. So yeah, we're looking for Seiko. Is that you? Look at how much damage we have, or how much health we have. It's insane. Alright, so just a quick heads up. This part here coming up is pretty freaking intense. So I guess just fair warning. Like, avert your eyes, because this is pretty sensitive stuff here. Which I'm probably going to have to keep saying throughout the entire game. I know I normally don't, but sometimes I like to be somewhat more considerate. But alright, 3, 2, 1. The stall door is locked from the inside. Someone's definitely in there. Why? You're alive? Hold on, I'll get you down. I don't know if we actually needed this bucket to continue this. There's a clump of undefinable meat inside of the rusted bucket, completely crawling with maggots. Yeah, 100%, huh? I might be able to use this as a footstool. This is so revolting, but if it saves Seiko... Well, it's not like we have to drink it, right? A significant number of maggots have found their way onto Naomi's hands and skirt. Okay, filthy bucket. An old, heavily corroded bucket full of moldy deposits and highly sated, energetic insects. Sure. I'm right here. The filthy bucket fell from Naomi's hands. With blank eyes, Seiko swung back and forth slowly in her noose. All life had been completely drained from her face. All-Star, have a good night, All-Star. Hopefully it's fresher for you soon, man. This heat has gotta go. Hope the heat lessens? Mm-hmm. Why? Why would you hang yourself? You were smiling and laughing all this time. Didn't you say we'd find a way out of here together? Stop this. Don't leave me all by myself. Say something. I want to apologize to you for what I said. Up until just a few hours before, I was laughing and playing in school with my best friend. Now, here she was right in front of my eyes, lifeless, hanging from a noose. How could I possibly accept that as a reality? I can't believe this is real. I refuse to accept it. It just can't be. Continued in chapter 2. Dude, I'm hearing freaking dire dogs. Man, DBD looks like so much freaking fun. The betrayal? Yeah, and that was just chapter 1. So, with the stuff about earlier, the game would have got us stuck in a loop, right? So okay, this is the true ending. Seiko unfortunately hangs herself, leaving Naomi behind. So if we don't go into that room 3A and do all the stuff that we did, then we get stuck here. Wrong, which says wrong and 1. This is chapter clear. So all of these chapters have their chapter clear, you know, their true ending. And you can get all of these wrong endings. I'm assuming ending number 4 would be if I say I don't want to follow the voices. But I could be wrong. But this just goes over and over again if we don't examine that room. What I think the game wants you to do, though, is kind of like that Outlast thing, where it's like you have to know exactly what's going on here. We can't let you leave without you exploring and suffering through everything, without taking note of what's going on, you know? Not played DBD in years. It looks like fun. It's looked up, yeah, but at the same time, funny how death happens so damn fast. Yeah, things can slip away at a second's like glance. So this is one of the wrong endings. Pretty much the exact same thing happens. But where we are, these child spirits pop up and they slice up Naomi's tongue. Remember when we were in the infirmary room? The other bad ending is if we get caught by the spirit. Yeah, I still don't know what ending number 4 is. Can anyone confirm if we get ending number 4 if we don't follow the voices as Seiko? Like, does something else happen? Or if I go back as Seiko, like towards where Naomi is? I remember watching someone stream this once and I felt like so bad. Because I think this is like a common reaction, right? Where people are like, oh my god, we have to save Seiko. Seiko's so awesome. I don't care if everyone else like doesn't make it, but I have to save Seiko. And it's all like, well, welcome to Corpse Party. Welcome to Corpse Party. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the first chapter. I'm hoping here it's at least looking as clean. Maybe it was too loud at some points. Let me do it like this. I want to configure just this real quick. No, that looks way too weird. Hold on, I'm trying to fix something up here, guys. Give me a second. Gotta get used to these like formats. Just trying to line this up. I don't even think I should line this up like right now per se. Oh. That'll be all right. Yeah, that'll be all right like that. But yeah, let's see who we can bug tonight. You know, I don't know if I ever get a chance to see Joshi. And that's who I was talking about with DVD. So I'm gonna send you guys over to him. Thank you again so much, everyone, for coming out tonight. Let me start the raid. For tonight, Sai, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you for the community gift sub and the 27 months as well, dude. Blue, also thank you for the raid. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I think we should be back tomorrow. I'm hoping tomorrow it's a little bit fresher than not. It's looking like... No, it's just going to be freaking insane. Yeah, we're going to be in the 90s next week. I am not looking forward to that. But yeah, thank you guys again so very much, everyone, for coming out to the show. Appreciate you guys as always. I love this OST. It's so good, Brown. Honestly, Corpse Party is so good. I don't know which horror I like more, Corpse Party or Higurashi. Higurashi in itself, I do want to give a good try to as well. I just know it's really long, right? Oh, man. But yeah, guys, go hit up Joshi. Hopefully, I don't know if this will be their last game. It does say short stream, but yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten the chance to actually raid out to him. So yeah, thank you guys again so very much for hanging out with us tonight. Tomorrow, hopefully we come back maybe with some more Mario Maker, maybe with some more Super Mario 64. But yeah, take care, Brown. Take care, Coolio, Scott, Clouds. I don't think All-Star's here anymore. Aubrey as well. And yeah, hopefully I'll catch you guys again soon. Take care, everyone.